All right, and a small little $80 tournament added on for 60 bucks, so I'm in for 140, down to the final 13 people. Second in chips, I believe, maybe third or tied for second, and prize is 1,700 and something for first. About 4 more people to the money. It only pays the final table, and gonna see if I can snap this one off. There's a short stack all in before me, and I look down at Pocket Kings on the button. Of course, I re-jam, and he's got Ace Queen.
This? I told the Ace 9? Oh shit, I'm in trouble. I need all pictures, if possible. There's no kings. Oh shit.
And of course, on the turn, he spikes an ace.
No. Yes!
Wow.
I told the Ace 9.
Final table. Over the payout, I got more than average. 1735 for first. Looking down at a little 9-10 suited connector. Gotta love those hands. Raise it up and take it down. Nobody's interested.
I got 10-4.
I believe I'm in the big blind on this one, and I look down at pocket sixes. There is a limp, and I am not having any of that. I raise it up and take down another one. Picking up some pretty good hands when I look down at ace king suited. I raise it up, there's one caller. I don't remember what the flop is, but I go ahead and continuation bet, and they fold. Take down another one. I'm in the big blind on this one with pocket eights, and there is a button shove. How much? And I have him covered. I believe it's for about 1/3 my stack. Think about it for a moment, and I decide to call, of course. He's got pocket deuces. I'm in great shape until he flops a deuce. That's not good.
It was the last deuce.
Now, I was a little wary about this one even pre-flop because the guy who's been super tight to my left has raised it, and I have ace-jack offsuit. I decided to take a flop, and I actually flop an ace. So, because I flopped an ace, I am obviously betting this, and then I get shoved on. And I'm not feeling very comfortable here because, one, he's been pretty tight, and two, if he has ace king, ace queen, I'm pretty much drawing to only a jack, which I'm not a big fan of. And I think I made a correct laydown, and I went ahead and folded. Go down. And then take a look at numbers.
The lowest is going to be 5.
Chips just keep moving around and not really going anywhere. All right, we're chopping it six-handed after that set of twos. That guy doubled up through me, so me and him were basically even stacked. The two big stacks at the table are not even playing, they're just folding. I'm trying to chip up through them, regained a little bit of chips, but nobody was really interested in continuing to play, so I'm taking 560, and that is more than fourth, so it's just under third place money. Not bad for a few hours. I'll take it. 560. That's 420 profit. All right. Well, I think I was genuinely probably the best player at the table. I was not the most aggressive, and I was not the most tight. I think I was just all around probably the best player out of the 6 of us there. And I definitely think I had the edge. However, after losing that king's hand to that ace queen, and then losing the 8s to the deuces, I just chipped up a little bit and regained a little bit of my stack. And I think that I could have battled, but the problem is that they were just knitting up so much, the chip leaders. The only way they were going to put the money in if they had a monster, and I did not want to get coolered by a monster when the amount that I chopped for was basically like third place money. So I'm fine with it, especially because, you know, I'm not playing for a trophy or a bracelet or a ring or anything like that. It's just some junky daily tournament where they charged the crap out of you on the rake. It was like 37% or something like that. It was an $80 buy-in, and then only 50 went to the player pool. So that was pretty bad. But I just wanted to play a tournament, and there was only one going on at the time that I could play, so that's why I did it. But I'm glad I came. I enjoyed. I had fun. It's nice to make a final table. I've done well here at Hollywood Park the past couple times that I've come. I think actually the last time I came, I actually won the tournament. We chopped it up, but I took first place money, so that was good. Super nice to have a win. Been winning the past couple days in cash games, so that's nice to have, and take down a little few hundred in a tournament. I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks so much. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and catch me in the next. So funny thing, I came back to Hollywood Park the very next day to play in a 200 bounty tournament, $50 bounty, and I'm in the money again. Down to the last 12, we're paying, or down to the last 11 actually. We paid 2 bubbles. I already collected my money back for the bounties, and I have a pretty good stack. I think I'm pretty much first. If I'm not first, I'm for sure right there. So I'm going to hopefully final table again and cash out a nice score. See what happens. Straight flush.
Wow, huge.
All in.
Sweet.
Final table. After hitting that straight flush on the river, it allowed me to chip up, and I'm pretty much the biggest stack on the final table. And I look down at Jack 10 offsuit, and I open it up middle position to about 3 big blinds or so. And I got one of the nicest guys to my left. He decides to just flat call. And you wouldn't believe it if I didn't have it on film. I flop quads. I flop quad jacks, and I have no choice other than just to try and trap him. So I just check, and he immediately shoves all in. Loving life, snap him off. I make a joke about, you know, hey, sorry, I flopped quads or something like that, because he was such a nice guy. I kind of felt a little bit bad doing it to him rather than anybody else at the table. But he's drawing dead and take down a pretty sizable pot.
And he checked it. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I'm not betting. In the small blind on this one with 8-10 suited, and it's opened up to me. It folds around. I 3-bet it, and it gets through. Look down at 5-6 offsuit in the big blind, not optimal, but I decided to take a flop. I think I flop a pair or something like that, and unfortunately I lose this one. Just running over the table at this moment. I got 5-4 offsuit on the button. I raise it up, and everybody folds. Back in the big blind again, and I got King 6 offsuit. I would not be playing this one. However, the tightest guy at the table has only got about 3 or 4 big blinds left. He shoves, it folds to me, and I'm not loving it. I actually think about it for a while. I mean, you think, how can you fold for like 3 big blinds? But got like ace king, ace queen, something like that. After some thought, I do make the call. He does have ace queen. He flops an ace, but I flop a 6, and somehow I actually spike a king on the river to 2-pair him and cooler him for that whopping 4 big blinds. That was a suck out. 1.1 million. I wasn't involved in this one, but the short stack goes all in with pocket 3s. He has been surviving with everything, and it's called by 2 players. It goes check, 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 and one guy goes ace queen, the other guy has ace 3, and somehow this guy's pocket 3s hold. Pocket 3s? Oh my god. Pocket 3s hold?
I folded a king.
Oh wow, that was the worst case scenario. I don't remember the action on this one, but I have to call it off. I got a overcard plus backdoor straight draw plus a flush draw, and I lose to this guy's 6 deuce offsuit with my jack 7. So that wasn't good. The guy who's been surviving with small pocket pairs, he is all in with pocket deuces. That's exactly what I put him on, is a small pocket pair. I got ace-5 offsuit. Definitely flipping. There's a lot of ways pocket deuces can get counterfeited, and unfortunately this guy is just hanging on there. He wins again and doubles up again. Crazy. Bad flips. Reading the table like a book. I am playing well, but unfortunately lost a couple of flips. And then I look down at Jack King offsuit. I'm all in for, I don't know, 10 big blinds or something like that, and get it through. Nice to pick up the blinds. All right, down to 5, and it's been the last couple hands a little rough. I open on the button with the ace-5, and the guy just thinks about it and then ships it all in. I thought about it for a long time. He did that with 2s, he did that with 3s, he did that with 4s. So I put him on one of those hands, and sure enough, he had 2s and couldn't get there. So bad. There's so many ways 2s can lose, but it held up for him, and I doubled him up, and now I'm the short stack. And every time somebody gets a bigger stack, they're like, oh, well, let's talk about chopping, and then someone gets a short stack and they're like, no, let's not talk about chopping. So the hell with it now. I think we're gonna play till the end, and locked up the bounties. I think I got like 6 bounties. So I'm free rolling, obviously. I'm already in the money, made money, but definitely not trying to come in 5th, especially after those couple of beats. Sucks, but is what it is. Gonna try and pick some good spots and spin it up. There's definitely people playing scared and wanting the ladder, and of course I want a ladder too, but I want to win the damn thing. All right, as soon as I got back from break, all of a sudden everybody decided to have a change of heart, and they wanted a chop, which is actually worked out really well for me, because I was gonna be in the big blind, and it was 40-80 with a big blind ante. So I had 6.5 big blinds. I had 500,000, and I was gonna be in for 2 big blinds. So I basically had to go with any 2 on that hand, and they wanted a chop, and it's fine by me, because if I would have busted, I would have only gotten like 600 bucks, but in this way I got paid $14.90. I tipped a little bit, and also I had $400 in bounties, so 8 bounties. It was a good day. It's nice back-to-back final tables, and of course I ran decent. I don't say exceptionally well, but I ran decent. Played really well. Really happy on how I played, and got lucky once or twice, but it wasn't for my life. It was for someone else's, and it worked out. So nice little profit. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, comment, all that kind of good stuff. Catch me in the next one.